Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I do have an AssElmo video for you today, and this one is amazing. You're gonna love to see what happens to him. You'll see it from his video angle, but you're not really gonna see a lot from his. So you're gonna wanna wait to the end, watch through the whole video. Once you get to the end, you're gonna see it from a different angle. That's where you get to see everything happen, and it's so worth watching. It is amazing. It's wonderful. It's glorious. This needs to happen more often at AssElmo. He needs to be put in his place more often. Just wait. You won't want to miss what happens. Enjoy the video.
Can we help you, sir? Can I help you?
I'm okay, thanks.
We're trying to figure it out, but I go back to work soon, and it's just kind of conflicting right now. So we're trying to figure it out.
Okay, so there's one thing in walking into a government building and wanting to, I don't know, as they call audit or test their rights or whatever, but this is beyond doing that. He is going up to the counter now and actually recording people's business transactions. People have their ID cards and they have whatever other kind of information that they have to give to these people on the other side of the counter. And he doesn't care. He's going to record it regardless. He's going to record your vocal transaction. He's going to record whatever he wants. That's when you know he's not doing this for the Constitution or for anything. Those that are still supporting this idiot saying that he's fighting for our rights and all this other shit, they're just completely clueless, because he's proving yet again it has nothing to do with the amendments, nothing to do with anybody's rights. It's all about him, and it's about getting attention. It's about getting a reaction, because the more of a reaction he gets on a video, the more money he makes on a video. And that's all that AssElmo cares about.
Yes.
I'm all right.
Anything we can help you with?
What's your name and position here?
Nathan, I'm admin manager over here for the probate division.
Awesome.
Is there anything we can help you out with? Or you guys have any questions or anything like that?
We're just working on a video, brother. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Can you tell us what type of work do you?
Just working on a video. If you were really working on a video of that department or of the building itself or whatever they serve, you would have done your research and you would know exactly what you were doing there. Again, more proof that AssElmo does not care what they do there. All he cares about is getting a reaction, and that is it. This man here didn't even have to tell him his name, didn't have to tell him his position, but he was respectful enough to do it. He's not going to get respect back because it is AssElmo, but at least he was respectful. At least he can show AssElmo what a real man actually is like.
You here? You say you're the manager?
Yes, we're over here for the probate division.
What's probate?
So we work with the courts that deal with the death, like estates, or also guardianships when somebody's incapacitated and they've already entered adulthood. They need to go to the court so that way somebody could be responsible for them, say if they need any medical emergencies to be done, things like that.
All right, brother. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work.
In other words, AssElmo, this man actually works for a living. I know that's hard for you to comprehend because you have never worked in your life and you don't know what it's like to hold an actual job. But if you just look at that man one more time, even watching your own video, you'll see what a real man looks like and what a real man does in life. Something you'll never be. This right here is just so infuriating. The way he does this and the way he gets away with it. This is what I'm saying is people need to start stepping up in their place of work, their place of business, and they need to start shutting the shit down the minute they start coming in with their cameras and recording like this. It needs to be stopped. They need to be treated as the children they behave to be. Every time they walk in a building, it needs to be shut down.
Why are you taking a photo of me? Why are you taking a photo of me? Get away from me, bro. Okay. Don't you fucking touch me. Okay. You don't take a photo of me. Fuck away from me. You don't take a photo of me. Fuck away. Nah. This guy's going to jail. This guy's going to jail. Arrest this guy. Arrest this guy. He took my property and he forced me out of the building. You're going to jail. I'm pressing charges on you. You don't even know what you did. You're going to jail right now. Whatever you want. Detain this guy. He illegally grabbed me and illegally detained me. You illegally detained me. No, this.
I love it. I love it. Finally, somebody gave AssElmo what he's deserved all this time. A nice smack in the face. He said, stop filming me. And he didn't want to do it. He wanted to sit there and act all badass. Nope, sorry, AssElmo. You can beat up on women and you can kidnap them and hold them hostage and do whatever you want to them and be able to get away with it by, even though you went to prison for it, you're still getting a slap on the wrist because even your followers know about this now and they don't give a shit. But this guy right here, this man actually put you in your place, and it's about damn time somebody did.
Guy broke the law. I want to report. I want to report. This guy broke the law. You broke the law. You're going to jail, motherfucker. Yeah, you're going to jail, motherfucker. I don't care. It's the First Amendment. I'll be detained. You don't tell me what to do. I was illegally detained. I don't give a shit. I was illegally detained. It's not talk to him. It's not talk to him. You can't just fucking grab me and take my shit and illegally detain me. This guy's going to jail.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to jail, AssElmo. I don't think he's going to jail at all. And wow, I love hearing him cry like a little man-child that he is when he didn't get his way and somebody actually put him in his place. Poor little AssElmo got exactly what he deserved, and now he's going to cry about it to the police.
Hey, call the state troopers. Call whoever's on top of this. God. This guy's going to jail. You don't do that. You don't do that to people. You stay right here with us because we're victims. Stay right here with us. I am a victim. Oh, you're going.
You stay right here with us. We're victims, and the guy walks away. I love it.
Oh, you're just gonna walk away from that? Okay. Yeah, attack me.
That's fine.
Is he under arrest?
Fine.
He's in the back right now, but
So he
the state troopers get here, we're gonna no problem. The state troopers.
No. These guys are police officers. No. You're police officer. You're supposed to.
We understand.
You're supposed to enforce the law. There was an immediate violation of my rights. Not only that, but this guy was disorderly. He battered me. He grabbed me by my shoulder and took my property illegally. He violated my First Amendment. He illegally detained me.
Okay, so this cop is looking at AssElmo while he whines and cries and bitches and complains. And he's looking at him like, yeah, you probably did deserve everything you got. None of that was unlawful. I mean, the guy was a cop. And he told you to stop. He knew what he was doing. AssElmo refused to stop, cussed at him, threatened to fight him, and, well, he got put in his place, like I said. I think it was perfect. No, that cop's not going to get arrested for it. And you can sit there and whine and cry all you want. AssElmo, you got your ass handed to you, and everybody gets to see it. I'm loving every second of this video.
This needs a criminal report today. So, police officer, I was more than nice to you when I got here.
I know.
So how do we properly do that?
That's fine. I'll give you my name. But the thing is, you're not gonna do a report. Get my name and let this guy walk out of here. That's not how it works. That was an immediate. That if I do that to somebody, I get arrested. The law goes both ways. You guys have to really think before you put your hands on people. So, this guy
says the woman beater who thinks it's okay to kidnap, hold hostage, and beat up women. Gotcha, AssElmo.
needs to get arrested. Lieutenant,
Right.
you're a higher rank,
Right.
and I hope you know this is being seen by
I
thousands, sir.
understand. That doesn't really bother me because you're well within your rights to report whatever you want.
So this guy broke the law.
The problem is that there is a process still.
What process? Yes, you go to jail.
Doing a report and stuff. If our CID wants to handle it by working up a warrant or the DA's office wants.
No, that's not how it goes. If I break the law, you arrest me, and there's no other process.
Yes,
the law is the law for everybody.
Okay, there is a different process.
Idiot. There's a process whether you're a civilian or whether you're a police officer. There will still be a process. You should know this. You've been arrested enough times in your life.
Okay, there's what's
You
called.
arrest a criminal on the spot. That's what your job
But
is.
a lot of times we don't always take them to jail.
Well, oh, really?
Yes.
Really? So I could just go grabbing people
because there's a
with a. So if I walk around with my gun,
It's called assault by contact.
right.
It's a citation, Class C.
he committed 2 crimes.
It's assault by contact.
He was in possession of a firearm.
Google it.
He was in possession of a firearm.
He's a police officer. So what? Are you jealous because you are not legally allowed to be in possession of a firearm? Because you are such a horrible criminal who spent time in prison for beating up women and holding them hostage and kidnapping them and sexually assaulting them? Are you jealous because you can't have a firearm? Come on, AssElmo. Shut up.
Texas.
It doesn't matter. So I could just grab you right now, and then what? What's gonna happen?
Class C.
What will happen?
It's called Class C.
It could be
assault.
handled.
Oh, so you can assault me, and then it's okay?
No.
He's a cop.
I'm telling you. No.
He's a cop.
He's not a cop, first of all.
He's got a badge.
It's a bailiff. You gotta know the difference.
Oh, okay, so good. Arrest him. He's nobody. Go ahead, go get him.
It's not an arrestable offense. It's a.
Yes, it is.
It's a citation.
Okay, so cite him.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. You gotta do it.
I want to know his name first.
You gotta do it. Because you're gonna be when we go to court.
I'll give you all my information when I see some paperwork being done on him.
Yeah, well,
I got you. I'll wait right
Yeah, it doesn't work like that, you stupid idiot.
here.
No.
Once his paperwork is done, and once
let me do paperwork with no computer here in front of me.
I don't know what I can't trust you guys right now. You just saw a guy breaking the law, and you're just gonna cite him.
It's no, Google it. You can do it from just Google it.
You have to arrest that guy.
It's worth the Google.
It's battery. It's a misdemeanor. It's punishable by jail time. Yes.
What was the law? You said it was a citation law. What was the statute?
Assault.
That was an assault.
Penal Code 22.
Penal Code 20.
What about taking my phone?
Penal Code 22. Look it up.
What about taking my phone and
You just look it up. Penal Code 22.
Does that include taking people's property?
illegally detaining them?
It's not legal to do.
Yes, he did. He grabbed me.
No.
He said you're coming with me. I have it all on film. You're coming with me. That's like almost kidnapping.
Yeah, it is.
So that's even worse.
Oh my God, both of these guys are complete idiots. Nobody tried to kidnap you. Oh my God, go home and cry to mommy because this cop is not going to listen to your bullshit.
Worse than detainment, really, if you want to get down to the brass tacks.
Sure, look.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop recording is Google it right now. It's worth it. Oh, you got that phone? Cool.
It's a crime, brother. In any state, you if you grab people, touch or strike, that's battery.
Class C.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You go to jail. If it was a woman,
That's not always the case. In a lot of cases, we handle things as an arrest.
oh, must be nice.
Okay,
Must be nice.
Maybe.
that's just the way it is. You know.
That's not just.
Okay, so bottom line is AssElmo is jealous that he can't go out and beat up women and kidnap them and hold them hostage and sexually assault them and R them and all this other stuff. So now he's going to cry when somebody actually makes him stop recording them. Even though that man could have been way worse with AssElmo. But he wasn't. But now he's going to cry to the police, wah, wah, pretending like he knows what the law is, pretending like he knows what he's talking about, when we all know that AssElmo doesn't know jack shit. This is just awesome. I love seeing this. Somebody put him in his place, and now he's crying and whining to the very same people that he claims are horrible and he hates them and all this other shit. And where's the first place he runs to cry? The police. They all do that. AssElmo does it. Chile does it. LIA does it. DMA does it. They sit there and they talk shit about cops. They talk about how horrible they are and that they're the worst scum of earth. But the minute somebody touches their phone or touches them, they're running right to the police and crying.
Yeah, that's the way it is if you have a badge.
No, it's not the way it is.
If you have a badge.
Many people that have come in here, we handle their cases that way.
Okay, so I'm gonna go grab that. I'm gonna go grab this guy right here, right now. Hold on. I'm gonna grab him. I'm not gonna go to jail, right? If I grab this guy. No. I'm grabbing this guy. I'm grabbing this guy.
And see, now AssElmo is proving disorderly conduct and could be arrested for it, but he doesn't care. He's just going to go around and threaten to grab random people who are walking into the business that actually have business there. Not like him, who has no business there.
Of that law, that statute?
It's Penal Code 22.
Can you spell it for me? I'm sorry.
The Penal Code. Penal Code.
Oh my God.
Penal.
N-E-L?
Penal. No, Penal Code.
If you don't know your rights, they step on you. You know our rights. You took an oath.
Disorderly conduct.
That's my boy right here. You took an oath to protect
Disturbing
the
the
Constitution,
peace.
correct? They step on you. You know our rights. You took an oath. That's my boy right here. You took an oath to protect the Constitution, correct?
No offense, I talk to you,
Bro, I can't turn off my camera. And you're the one.
You can put it.
No, the thing.
Wait a minute. He just said he's already spoken to you and he doesn't want to speak to you again. And you literally say, I can't turn off my camera. Actually, you can turn off your camera. You're choosing not to turn off your camera. He is also asking you not to record him. I'd say with him being a soldier and you being nothing but a loser, you probably should go ahead and respect him enough to stop recording him.
Is we need you because you're the army guy who is smarter than any of these little guys here doing their thing. So they just violated our rights, and you know how important that is as a soldier. They illegally detained me. This guy grabbed me by my shoulder, drags me out of there, and then because he's wearing a badge, he don't get arrested. He don't get arrested because he's wearing a badge. Now he ran over there. This gentleman, at least he gave me my phone back. But you see, soon enough, that guy's gonna be Walmart security, and I'm gonna be the owner of this building. Everybody's gonna have to move out. Either that, or I'm gonna sue the crap out of this place, and then I'm gonna do a big party in El Paso, free drinks for everybody.
I mean, I know he's dumb as shit, but can he not see how dumb he actually sounds right now? That he's going to end up owning this building and then throw a party and everybody will get free. Like, what the hell? I don't understand why he can actually think it's okay to walk around in public saying the most idiotic shit, acting like a complete moron, and crying for literally hours over anything that hurts his feelings. And he's so sensitive, literally everything hurts his feelings.
You're so educated.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I don't like you, bro. Walk away. You disrespected me earlier. You disrespected me earlier. Get out of my face. Yeah, get out of my face.
The man is across the entire area. He's nowhere near your face, AssElmo. Nowhere near your face. This is how dumb you truly are.
I'm serving the community. I'm serving my country. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, now I'm mad. Did he seriously just claim he's serving his country? AssElmo is serving the country. How in the hell are you serving our country? Please, I would love to hear how you think you're serving the country. So, Enrique, are you serving the country by, I don't know, kidnapping women, holding them against their will, sexually assaulting them, R-ing them, grand theft, drug charges of cocaine and other drug trafficking and usage, constantly breaking the law, spending time in prison, and then instead of working an actual job like an actual productive member of society, you instead take a camera, well, actually a phone, because you won't even buy a camera, but you take your phone out in public and harass not only government employees, police officers, but also society in a whole. That is not serving your country. What that is a uneducated, unintelligent, unhinged, mentally unhealthy moron who has such a horrific criminal background and criminal life that he cannot get an actual job and be a man. That's what you are doing. That's not serving our country. That's being a plain out parasite and nuisance to the country.
I just own the shit out of everybody in here, and it's gonna go viral. I got 100 million views on the internet with an iPhone.
Oh no. AssElmo has 100 million views on the internet with an iPhone. Viral means you make one video and it hits 5 million views in 1 week. That is what viral means. Viral does not mean that you purchase subscribers. It also doesn't mean that you purchase views. I know I've already explained this whole viral to you before, but until you have one video that hits 5 million views in 1 week, you will never see a viral video. And you are so unimportant and so cringy. There's no way in hell you're going to make a viral video.
Good luck. Good luck. No. Shut your mouth, Joe Biden voter. You're Joe Biden voter for sure. Well, now we have to go after we get.
You guys are creating a disruption.
Oh, really?
Yes,
What about the guy that grabbed me with a gun?
I'm saying you guys have to go.
Oh,
I'm saying you guys are under arrest.
Oh, we have to
You
go.
guys gotta go. Yes,
So
sir.
what if we refuse? You're gonna arrest me
No,
for
we're
that?
not going to. We're going to escort you out.
Well, technically, they can arrest you because they've already told you have to leave. So the point now that you are staying and you're refusing to leave means you are now trespassing. So you can get 2 charges today if you'd like that, or whenever you recorded this. The first charge would be for public disturbance. The second thing would be for trespassing. Just because you're in a publicly accessible building does not mean you cannot be trespassed from said building. And it is a publicly accessible building because it is a non-public forum, which means they can put policies in place that tell you cannot record or take photographs, and they have the right to do it. They also have the right to kick you out and have you trespassed for doing so. If you are causing a public disturbance, they damn sure can tell you to leave and have you arrested for trespass when you refuse to. For somebody who thinks he knows the laws and knows everything, you really are stupid.
You're gonna escort me out for what crime? For exercising my First Amendment?
For creating a disruption.
No, that's a crime.
Exactly, it is.
No, what he did was a crime. No, I'm exercising my First Amendment. I'm not
That's
talking about
fine.
violence. I'm not interfering with anything here.
You are interfering with the business here.
You are interfering with business transactions. People are stopping what they're doing. There are people not going inside because you're running your mouth. You really are. I mean, you're threatening one guy, threatening to sue everything. The First Amendment doesn't protect you against everything. Read the Constitution. Read the First Amendment. Learn the First Amendment. We know that you've read the third one. You repeat it constantly. Well, technically, you just ask people about it. And then when you try to explain it, it doesn't make any sense. So you haven't even read and understood the Third Amendment, which for some weird reason you're stuck on. but actually read and try to understand the First Amendment. You'll learn that you are wrong.
Ow, bro, somebody attacked me. Somebody attacked me. You came and rescued me, remember?
Right, I understand that.
Okay, so
But more and more people are starting to complain.
oh, come on. Oh, funny things. What about my complaint of being attacked?
And that's going to be addressed. Don't think it's not going to.
All right, so I'm gonna chill out, and I'm just gonna wait for whatever paperwork. How's that?
You can wait all day long if you want. It doesn't matter to me.
All right,
That's fine.
All right, so I'm just gonna wait.
You know,
I'm just gonna wait.
To argue with
I was nice to you, bro.
I understand, but it's pointless to argue with people, right?
Absolutely. That guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I gotta give him none of my time. This guy took an oath to protect the Constitution. How long?
And yet you're still recording him, even though he has asked you not to. And the other guy does know what he's talking about. The only clueless moron idiot that is there that has no clue what they're talking about is you.
You've been an army guy. Are you?
Look, I support you.
Bro, you're supposed to listen, bro. Don't look, bro. I'm gonna give you another chance. I'm gonna edit this part.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna edit this part, and then you're gonna be like, I'm proud to be U.S. Army to protect the Constitution.
I'm proud to be U.S. Army to protect the country.
So now you're telling a soldier what he has to say for your stupid video? Are you this serious? Like this? He cannot think this is appropriate behavior. How does anybody think this is appropriate behavior? Whether it's in public or not, this is not appropriate behavior. He's completely disrespecting the soldier. First of all, calling him an army guy. I'm waiting for him to call him G.I. Joe next. I mean, he's so stupid and he's so unhinged and triggered at this point. And his feelings are so hurt. Because finally, somebody put him in his place.
All right. So, thank you so much for that. What you just witnessed is police officers, government employees who don't know about our rights. These guys pick and choose who they're going to arrest. You know what I'm saying? Look at this guy. Look at this. Oh my God, he just wants to be on the video so bad. Oh yeah. What's the Third Amendment then? What's the Third Amendment? What's the Third Amendment? What's the Third Amendment?
Nobody but you gives a shit about the Third Amendment. Since it hasn't been used since what, the Civil War? Yeah, I think the Civil War was the last time that the Third Amendment was actually used. Nobody gives a shit. You are the only one who cares about an irrelevant amendment. The only person. You are actively causing a scene. You are throwing a toddler tantrum and crying like a little bitch in the middle of this building, and you think that you have done anything productive and intelligent through any of this? You've done nothing but prove you are a loser.
Do you know what the Third Amendment is, sir?
No one cares.
Do you know? Wow, we just got attacked. You know how many people are going to see this? How long you been in the U.S. Army?
Oh my God, leave him alone.
3? Do you know about the Third Amendment? Anything about that? What's the Third Amendment?
I am sorry that I keep pausing, but I mean, I'm actually getting mad at now. He keeps bothering this soldier. The soldier has already told him, he's already spoken to him, and he doesn't want anything to do with him. He doesn't want to be on his recording. He doesn't want anything to do with AssElmo. And AssElmo has to keep putting the camera on him, and now he's asking him stupid-ass questions about the Third Amendment. He claims that he respects our military. This right here is proving he doesn't respect our military at all. He doesn't respect anybody. Nobody. But he demands respect. That's the problem. Respect is a two-way street. You have to give it to receive it. And AssElmo, there isn't a moment in hell that you would ever receive respect from anybody.
What's the Third Amendment? You
You don't know it?
Yeah, I do. The Third Amendment is Freedom of religion.
That's the First Amendment. Yes, it's freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom of the press. That's why I have.
Actually, AssElmo, you do not have the right to be in there recording. And technically, you only have the right to be in there and linger around if you have official business within that building of the place that they provide the services for what you need done. Because you're not there for any kind of official business and you're just there to record and create a scene so you can get footage, you're actually loitering. So, the building you are in is a non-public forum. Public forums are publicly owned and open to the general public. Examples are municipal sidewalks, streets, and parks. Non-public forums, such as the building you're in, include government property that has not traditionally been open to the public. Examples include schools, prisons, and the inside of government buildings. Now, let's understand what government-owned property is. Government-owned property is often considered public property, although that does not mean that all such property is freely accessible to all citizens. For instance, an army base or laboratory may be government-owned, but with highly restricted access. A public playground, on the other hand, may be owned by a local government and free to anybody to enjoy. Property rights define the theoretical, and legal ownership of resources and how they can be used. These resources can be both tangible or intangible and can be owned by individuals, businesses, and governments. Government property can include residential, commercial, and industrial land, as well as other physical assets such as machinery. Property may become government-owned property through normal purchases or if it is foreclosed on for failure to pay taxes or for other reasons. Government-owned property may also refer to the property administered by the federal government, such as consulate buildings and embassies. Some government-owned properties are intended for public use and may be funded by taxation. A public good, for instance, is a product that one individual can consume without reducing its availability to others and from which no one is deprived. Examples of public goods include law enforcement, national defense, sewer systems, libraries, and public parks. How about that, AssElmo? You can at least go and fraud a sewer system if you want. As those examples reveal, public goods are almost always publicly financed. The General Services Administration, GSA, is the nation's largest public real estate organization. As the landlord for federal government, the GSA owns and leases over 354 million square feet of space in 9,600 buildings in more than 2,200 communities nationwide. Many people are not aware that you can personally own properties leased to the federal government. The benefits of owning federal government buildings include, forgot to remove that, the Department of Energy, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, U.S. General Services Administration, U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation, U.S. Department of Treasury, U.S. Department of Transportation, U.S. Department of Labor, U.S. Department of Justice, U.S. Department of Defense, U.S. Postal Service. Going to say this one more time. Public forums are publicly owned and open to the general public. Examples are municipal sidewalks, streets, and parks. Non-public forums, this list right here that I just read off, include government property that has not traditionally been open to the public. Examples include schools, prisons, and the inside of government buildings, which means without permission, you cannot come in and just start recording people. But it doesn't matter where you are, whether it's public or whether it's private, whether it's government owned or it's not government owned. You cannot go in and create a disturbance and expect not to be trespassed. So basically, what was the point of reading all of this? Well, Government buildings are not always government owned. Most of them are leased through third-party agencies like the GSA. They would be the ones that actually own the building. They're just leasing it to the government. Them being the actual owners can set the policies. In that fact, you do have to follow the policies. Because just because the government leases it does not mean they own the building. The actual landlord can set rules and regulations, just like a private property sets rules and regulations. You might want to check those buildings you're going in first to find out, are they privately owned and just leased to the government, or are they actually government owned?
And these guys. Okay, so the second one, you know, everybody knows that one, but not everybody knows the third. But the third is pertaining to you. I'm going to give you a hint. The third is pertaining to you, to the military. Say it again. All right. Well, the Third Amendment is no soldiers in our home in time of peace or war. No quartering soldiers. They can't send soldiers to your houses over here in America. So you have to know that. Knows that one. But not everybody knows the.
We're going to listen to AssElmo explain the Third Amendment one more time.
Third. But the third is pertaining to you. I'm going to give you a hint. The third is pertaining to you, to the military. Say it again. All right. Well, the Third Amendment is no soldiers in our home in time of peace or war. No quartering soldiers. They can't send soldiers to your houses over here in America. So you have to know that, bro, because you're the guy that.
Technically, AssElmo, you don't even know the Third Amendment or understand the Third Amendment because you just explained it completely wrong. Okay, so as AssElmo explained it, is that soldiers cannot be sent to your house in time of peace or war. Oh. No, the Third Amendment actually reads, no soldier shall, in time of peace, be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law. Therefore, if the owner gives consent of the soldier to be quartered within his home, it's perfectly legal. They also are not just being randomly sent to people's homes. Again, AssElmo reads something half-assed, and then he doesn't even understand what he read half-assed.
Over here in America. So you have to know that, bro, because you're the guy that if you don't know that, that's.
I really hope the soldier looks it up and doesn't take AssElmo's word for this, because if the soldier needs to know it, then AssElmo needs to know and understand it, since he likes to constantly ask everybody what the Third Amendment is, and if they don't tell him, he tells them what it is, but it's not right when he even tells them.
Our right, and they give you that unlawful order, then you got to back up. You can't be part of that. So just remember that, brother. I appreciate you being in the military. Damn.
Yeah, but you are.
Damn, we got attacked. That's crazy, bro. We got attacked. Cops don't do their job, don't arrest people. Then they want to arrest me for being mad after being attacked. That's crazy.
Yeah, just like you idiots seem to think that you are arrested because of filming, which is not the case, ever, you're going to sit here and say that they wanted to arrest you because you were mad. No, that's not why they were going to arrest you. And as a matter of fact, they said they weren't going to, but legally they could arrest you for disorderly conduct, for disrupting the flow of everything within the building. Basically disorderly conduct. And when they told you to leave, you refused, and that's trespassing. So again, AssElmo does not understand a damn thing.
That's crazy. They treat the victims like that. Hey, you just got beat up. Well, don't cry, because we'll take you too. Don't cry, because we'll take you too.
Then stop crying.
They pick and choose how to enforce the law. Fascist. You say, well, you can't say. This guy said.
Seriously, I know pretty much everybody's going to agree with me that AssElmo needs to learn words before he says them. Fascism is not what he claims it is. It is not picking and choosing how the police are going to use the law. What is fascism? Many experts agree that fascism is a mass political movement that emphasizes extreme nationalism, militarism, and the supremacy of both the national and the single powerful leader over the individual citizen. This model of government stands in contrast to liberal democracies, which support individual rights, competitive elections, and political dissent. AssElmo, I get it. You are severely uneducated and severely unintelligent. Try to learn words before you say them. Learn their meaning. It's a great thing to actually educate yourself. You're not too old.
In a public place? Really? What? Really? 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 Did you know? Did you? Do you know what Houston versus Hale is? Houston versus Hale. Houston versus Hale. Houston.
Oh, good God, he's turning into chili. AssElmo, look at the First Amendment, and then look up what the First Amendment does not protect. One of those things is harassment, which is what you are actively doing right now. Another one of those things that it does not protect is cursing in a public place loudly, which is what you're doing.
Houston versus Hill. There's case law. It's the First Amendment. As long as I'm not speaking violence, I can say whatever I want.
No, that's not what it means.
I can call you an asshole, and you can't do anything about that. I can call you whatever I want, and you can't do anything about that.
It's a lot.
Houston versus Hill.
Doesn't bother me a bit.
You're in the same state.
Okay, so first of all, let's do a quick summary of Houston versus Hill, since AssElmo wants to be a chili and keep repetitively saying this. In City of Houston versus Hill, 482 U.S. 451, 1987, the Supreme Court found a city ordinance prohibiting verbal abuse of police officers to be unconstitutionally overboard and a criminalization of protected speech, which means, yes, you can tell a police officer, fuck you, or you're an asshole. However, when you are doing what AssElmo is doing and continuously yelling at other people from across an entire building, and yelling obscenities and bothering people, that's when you cross over into harassment and public disturbance. What does the First Amendment say? In fact, the First Amendment does not actually promise you the right to say whatever you want. I mean, AssElmo literally just said that the First Amendment gives him the right to say whatever he wants. It simply states the government can take no action that interferes with those rights. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging freedom of speech or of the press. There are restrictions such as the concept that you can't yell fire in a crowded theater if there is no fire. So does the First Amendment say that we can say whatever the hell we want? Absolutely no. It does not mean that we can say anything we want to anyone at any time. The Supreme Court and the lower courts have identified 9 types of speech that are not protected under the First Amendment. These are obscenity, fighting words, defamation, child pornography, perjury, blackmail, incitement to imminent lawless action, true threats, solicitations to commit crimes. These particular types of speech are unprotected because they either actively break the law, incite others to break the law, or create a potentially violent or unsafe situation. Obscenity arguably has proven the most difficult to define. In the 1973 Supreme Court case, Miller v. California, the justices established a 3-part test to determine whether the publication, movie, image, or work of art is obscene. In general, such a work is protected as free speech. Taken as a whole, it has at least some serious literary, artistic, political, or scientific value. Obscenity also is considered cursing.
in America, bro. It's the First Amendment. Learn your jobs.
And there's a Texas Constitution.
Yeah, you've been educated for sure. No, you need to be educated. You need to be educated. Can you believe?
Oh my God. He's right. AssElmo, you need to be educated before you can claim that you have educated anybody. Do you see how this officer continuously ignores him and and he's talking to whoever the other guy is with a camera? He's doing a very good job. He must have children.
Brother, we're just documenting everything at this point. This gentleman over here says that if I say bad words, it's not freedom of speech. It's breaking the law. Do you know what freedom of speech was created? To criticize.
Oh my God.
So just know that the same right that gives me the power to work on a story, video record it right here inside this building, even though you like it or not.
Yeah,
It also gives me the right to say whatever I want, sir.
Wrong. Absolutely fucking wrong.
So how long have you been a cop and you don't know this? This is elementary stuff.
If this is elementary stuff and that just came out of AssElmo's mouth, then obviously he failed even elementary school.
I appreciate you informing me. I would like to say respectfully, though, we actually aren't interrupting anything because let me just peacefully explain to you. When we go in there with our cameras, and if they stop the business to address us, then they say we're disturbing, but they're stopping their work to address us. That's not on us.
Is that still investigation still going?
Yeah, he's still back there. I called his supervisor already.
All right, cool.
I will. Show me. That's a lot to read, my friend.
I tell you, can I use a
What do you think you look at? Like they keep saying, it never gets old.
Okay, so we saw what happened from AssElmo's angle with his phone. Let's see the angle from the other guy's phone, because we didn't get to see everything from AssElmo's. You'll see why.
Give me my phone. You come over here. Give me my phone. You come over here. Give me my phone. Yo, this guy took my phone. Got the battery. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Give me my phone. What are you doing? Give me my phone. Yo, this guy took my phone. Take me out. Come on. I got permission to be here. I got permission to you. You're illegally detained me. You illegally detained me. Let me get my phone back. Okay. What's his phone? That's my phone. Okay. Thank you. Nah. This guy's going to jail. This guy's going to jail. Arrest this guy. Arrest this guy. He took my property and he forced me out of the building. You're going to jail. I'm pressing charges on you. You don't even do whatever you want. You're going to jail. Okay, do whatever you want. Detain this guy. He illegally grabbed me and he illegally detained me. You illegally detained me. No, this guy broke the law. I want
One more glorious time.
Give me my phone. You come over here. Give me my phone. You come over here. Give me my phone. Yo, this guy took my phone. Got the battery. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Give me my phone. What are you doing? Give me my phone. Yo, this guy took my phone and he's taking me out.
So I don't know about you guys, but that was absolutely so breathtaking to watch AssElmo get put in his place and have his precious phone taken away. I mean, come on, you saw what he was doing. By seeing the angle from whoever that guy was that was filming with him, you were able to actually see what AssElmo was doing. He was getting right next to people who were at the the ledge to talk to people, getting right there next to them and just filming in their face while they are trying to conduct business in a place that offers services for what they needed it. AssElmo wasn't there for any kind of official business. He was there for a confrontation, which is what he received. But it was so awesome watching him act like a 5-year-old who just had his toy taken away, and he's chasing after daddy, begging for him to give him his toy back. It was the greatest thing. Loved it. And the guy didn't get in trouble. He's fine. AssElmo deserved it. To be honest, and I'm not a violent person, I don't try and advocate for violence, but come on, AssElmo, along with Chili, one good ass whooping is what they both need. Maybe they'll chill out a little bit. I doubt it. But yeah, they were not disciplined enough as children to learn right from wrong and to learn when no means no. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it is a long one, but I like to think that this was a good long one because we got to see this happen with AssElmo. And then we got to listen to him cry for, 20-something minutes? I will see you in the next video. Take care. Be safe. I love each and every one of you.